But I'll go from here. Go from here. This is a track too.
We're making that dosh, hard yak over no days off. Put on the high-vis shirt with the steel cap boost. This grind ain't never gonna stop. Chasing that paper, hold it down for my old shows out there breaking their backs. Trying to put food on table, we're saving money so the family could just kick back. Look, I'll be out on a 9 to 5 like a hooker just passed to the winger. It's a pretty tough grind, but bro, I don't mind if it means I feed the ayinger. I gotta sweat for the check and then rep for the set. On the mic, I'm the best, never regret, say less. I'm blessed, not stressed, and never won't rest. I gotta pay the B-I-double-L-S, this job.
Yo. Oh, no, that's safe.
Is it?
I think it was just the music, hey? I think it was just the music. Oosh. Episode 2, baby.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Excuse me, am I eating?
Look what we have.
Bro, big shout out to the Hood Brothers and We're Whistle G.
Whistle.
We got you, brothers. We got you. We thought we'll start the episode off with
I haven't done one of these in so long.
Yeah, hard. It's been a while. But,
look at. Oh, wow. Why is that overflowing? Did you fill that up?
No, I drank some of mine.
Does it always overflow, though, if it's full?
Not that I'm aware of.
Nah, you filled...
No, I didn't, G. Straight up. It looks like it, but I didn't.
All right. And our unofficial sponsor...
We got an action cam over here, too. We got a lazy action cam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's right. I'm going to go over here. Let's go, baby. Oh, shit, I haven't done this in a while. Holy Rick. All right. Actually, there's a tip. Take that off, and it goes down faster. Oh, now Far's here, and she's recording, and she's making me all awkward and shit. Nah, it motivates me more. My haters motivate me more, G. That was slow.
Easy,
I reckon take that thing off.
Oh, okay. So just taking everything off. Welcome back to episode 2 of Up to Date with the Breathers. My name is MK. This is Jaymuk once again.
Hello.
And we thought we'd start the episode off a bit different. Actually, have a different setup for the episode in terms of
this.
Yeah. Show them what we got. We got about 15 pieces. maybe about 5 now after Vaz ate half of it. But shout out to the boys, Hood Brothers, We're Whistle G. This one's for you, brothers.
Yeah, easy money.
Oh man, very nice.
And now we're gonna have a feed of KFC
But,
while we talk to you.
Yeah, while we chat away, we're gonna have a feed. So don't mind us, G. I'm hungry as the hills. So's the muck. Just get a young dip of that. But welcome. Welcome anyway.
We've already said welcome like 50 times. We always do this. We intro ourselves about 50 times.
I'm not even wearing the glasses that I was supposed to be.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Youth Life. Thank you for the glasses we just randomly stole. And
can we be the official, like, you know how everyone's like, the number 1 podcast in the world, the number 1 rada. I reckon we should be the trashest, G.
Yeah, hard.
I want to be known as the fucking shittest podcast out.
That's a title I'll be happy to take. Welcome to the trashest podcast. Now, people.
But we're not a podcast though.
People have been saying like, "Oh,
that's right.
Love the podcast, bro." I'm like, bruh, I don't even think I want to call it a podcast, to be honest,
Nah.
What would you say it is, though?
If anything, I'd say it's a show.
Yeah, it is what it is. Which is... Oh, no, what do we have in... We were going to do a podcast with the Cuzzy Bees. What was the name of that? Something like that, anyway.
If you don't know, you know.
If you don't... No, that's the actual one. But yeah. I was going to say welcome again, but here we are. Fucking hell.
This is literally the trashest fucking show on the earth. Oh my gosh.
You almost had 3 welcomes to the show.
Have you seen that dude, Spanian official?
Spanian. I think I've heard of him. No, I've seen bits and pieces, but I haven't really delved deep.
Bro, he's crazy, bro. He's crazy.
He's pretty I wouldn't say ruthless.
Yeah,
Or
he's
would you
pretty.
say- would you
Yeah,
say
he's
he's
ruthless,
ruthless?
G.
Okay.
He like he doesn't give a fuck, bro. He like, bro. He's on there like he does hood logics.
Oh, okay.
Like he'll talk about like you know, if you're gonna break into a house, do it this way. If you're gonna
true.
Yeah, if you're gonna buy drugs, text them this, don't text that. You know, like he talks about, but he talks it in depth, and it's actually like pretty like oh fuck, that's
No, you
facts.
could actually
But like
learn
people
something.
don't agree that he's teaching everyone how to do this stuff.
that's-
Bro, he talks about this one. He's like, do the get it up actually, get it up. Hoodles. Come in the front and give us a hoodles. The camera's there. Give it a hoodles. Is that a call out?
Shout out
Are
to
you asking
DJ
for, is that an
5
official call out to He doesn't want a brick to the back of his head.
Shout out to Spanian official G. Don't come at us, please. We're just saying nothing but love.
Maneuver, right? So what you got to use? Situation. Someone's talking too much shit. I tell you what. Generally, when people talk shit, they want to fight. You let them go. I tell you why. They're either uglier than you or they got less money than you. That's a fact. Sometimes it gets too far. You know, people are in danger, this and that. So what you want to do is pull the bush maneuver on them. First thing you need. Half a brick, right? You want half a brick, not a full brick. Full brick's too heavy, especially if you're Unky J, you're not going to be chucking a full brick. Second thing you need to investigate
Holy
their common
Rick.
flight paths.
This is what I mean,
So
G.
what you doing? Finding a bush along their common flight paths, jumping in the bush, wait until they walk past, ducking down, come out, hey, hurus, back of the head.
Hoodles.
You can brick him in the back of the back if it's not so serious.
If it's not so
Still
serious.
enough to incapacitate him. Straight in the back of the back. When I do this, I use kitchen knives. I've been known to use kitchen knives and jump out the bush, but that's a whole nother story. We'll save that for another time. I'm going to put this in the practice for you, all right? Remember, straight in the back of the back. What you doing is ducking in the bush here.
The old hiding in the bush technique. I think Māoris are familiar with that. With that skill.
Waiting, carefully, quietly. They're walking past, right? Right? Saying a boxing match? That's what happens. You talk shit. Jump out the bush. That's the bush maneuver. You get hurus, can't.
That's what I mean. Like the shit he talks about is like,
Yeah, it's like
you know, like
actual
he's
shit.
got a point. Like a lot of the stuff he talks about, it's like, oh
Especially
shit.
like in New Zealand, bro, you're going to come across scenarios like that. Like where you're running away from some cunt and then you're like, oh shit. That's a pretty onto a move, actually. But yeah, big shout out to Spanian G. He's making some noise in the game right now. Some big noise too, not just...
Bro, he's literally just making money now off haters. He loves it. He loves
Oh
it.
yeah, hard. That's everyone's stream, eh? And you got the haters of doom.
And he's like, bro, he's like he's obviously having fun with it, bro.
Yeah, hard.
Like I can't believe like people go on there and they take it so seriously.
It's hard to say whether or not he's serious or not, though, eh? Which he probably is.
I mean, like to a point he is.
But at the same time, he's just having fun with it too.
Yeah, like I'm sure he's not running around yelling like that all the time. Like I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
he's
yeah,
like
yeah,
probably
yeah.
just, you know, just a normal dude.
No, quite a few followers.
And then
we
he
know-
just has fun every now and then. He goes on, he's like, ah, you know, like us as well. You
Quite
know?
a few followers we know like that, eh? Like that are ruthless on their Instagrams, but in person they're actually quite chill.
Even Hood Brothers, eh? John,
Bro, he's a good example.
like he's just a chill dude.
Just
Not
actually
to
just
say
a
that
really
what he
good
does
dude.
on Instagram isn't him, because that's still him.
Yeah.
That's definitely still him.
He's
But
just like a chilled. I suppose it's like that though. Like when you have a following, you sort of amp yourself up and sort of. I don't know. Like
yeah,
put
well, you
on
got to
a
be
bit of
like,
a
you
show,
got to
eh?
give that energy, to your
Yeah,
following
hard.
and stuff.
People sort of don't expect that, but
Yeah,
you got to put on a bit of a show anyway.
hard.
But yeah, fuck old Spanian, eh? I'm gonna check him out, G. After this, I'm gonna actually have a good look because I haven't really
Give him
checked
a
him
follow,
out
bro.
too much.
He's
G.
cracked
Yeah,
up.
yeah, hard.
It's hard to like everyone calls him cocky and this and that and blah blah blah, but like I reckon you got to have like a level of arrogance to get anywhere, eh?
Yeah, I think that hard.
Like imagine going into a fight being like, oh, the other guy could win. you know, I'm humble.
Yeah,
bro.
hard. Not that
Like
it's
you want to
like,
go in going like, nah, like I'm gonna ruin.
I've
this
got a
thing.
chance, you know. I've got a chance.
I've got a chance.
But actually, that's a good segue into my next like topic, G. Something I wanted to talk about, which is something that people have talked to me about or like hit me up about, and that's how do you how do you personally stay humble in a game that's sort of made to not be humble, you know? Like, when you're in a social media game, it's not about being, whoever's the most humble wins kind of thing. It's like just up to the individual. And we know people with like way less followings that are real up themselves. Hey, like, I swear to God, there's fellas like that out there. But,
and like
how
the shit that they mention on their story,
it's like real arrogant,
ugly, bro. Like, like, oh, all these people, you know, they came up to me. And I hate when people like I hate using the word fans and followers. We hate that.
Yeah.
Like we hate
famous,
supporters. I rather the word supporter.
Even
you know,
famous, we never like the word famous.
Yeah, famous.
But yeah, it's interesting, G. It's not easy to stay humble when you're like, you know, when you're getting people coming up and everything that associates with fame, like. Whether that's like people asking you to take a photo or people asking for video or I don't know, whatever. It's sort of hard to stay out of.
Yeah.
Like, shit, yeah, I'm famous.
I reckon the difference between like being confident and being cocky is like cocky's more what you think of yourself compared to someone else. And confident is just what you think of yourself.
Yeah.
You're not comparing it to anything, you know? And I find that I'm confident. Like, I'll go, I'm the fucking man, but that's not me saying you're not.
Yeah.
You know?
That's a good point, yeah. That's a real good point.
Because I wouldn't say I'm better than anyone else.
Oh, there was one little story I want to say, bro, that sort of paved my way. Was the time I met William Wairua, G.
Oh, yep.
And shout out to William Wairua, bro. At this stage, he was blowing right up his like Snapchat. It wasn't as blown up as he is now, but he was blown up on Snapchat. And I had sort of just got into Snapchat then. And fuck, he was doing mean anyway. And I remember going back to New Zealand and I was like, one thing that I wanted to do was meet him, G. I was like, fuck, that'll be mean. Like, what are the odds of that, though? Going back home, going to Makatu, and then going to Rotorua. I wasn't travelling around trying to find him. It was just like, I'm going to Rotorua, whatever. Anyway, one night, G, I went to town, and it was the Maldives. I think it was Maldives versus the Lions, I think, or something like that. But they played in Rotorua, and William Wairua went to the game. And then we're out at the pub, then someone come down and was like, bro, William Wairua was at Lava Bar. I was like, hey, what the hell? Like, fuck, what are the chances? So I went up there, bro, and I was pissed ass. And as soon as I walk in, I seen him. He's like, so we got fellas taking photos with him, what have you. And I went up and I was pissed ass, bro, spitting in his face probably. I was just like, there he is, sloppy ass me, like. No doubt I was making a fool of myself. But he was just so chill, dude. He just took all the spit on the chin and just like shook my hand, G, and he's like, bro, I was like, bro, can I do a photo? Can I do a video or take a photo? He's like, yeah, of course, bro, of course. And took a photo, and I was just talking about him. Oh, like, we took a photo. I've done a video, actually. I'll post it up here. Put it up here somewhere. And then he like, I was talking to him about how he's blown up in Australia, how all the boys know him. And he was just taking
Did you know who you were from the Breathers and stuff, or
nah?
no?
Because this is before the Breathers. This is like the time I went home.
Was William Wairua before the Breathers?
Way before, yeah. Oh, not way before, but
are you sure?
Yeah, definitely.
I thought he came after us.
No, so this time I went home. When I come back, a couple of months later, we started the Breathers.
Nah.
No, honestly, straight up. It was Bees that showed me him. He wasn't like ridiculously famous like he is now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But he was still doing crack up shit.
Oh, Buzzy.
Yeah, bro. No, straight up. Anyway, I went back home, met him, and he was just so chill, G. He was just like, and he started like even doing like, oh, thank you, bro. Thank you for coming up, showing some love. I appreciate that heaps. And just for me, I was just like, fuck, what the hell? I should be thanking you for like letting me come up. But he was just so like appreciative of me coming up. And I remember in that moment, G, I thought, fuck, if I was to ever be famous, I want to be like this dude, G.
Yeah.
And then sure enough.
I'm famous.
No, we ended up blowing up as well not long after. And I just always felt like I wanted to bring that feeling that he brought to me to other people.
Yeah.
Someone comes up to me and like buzzing out like, oh, MK. I wanted to be like, bro, thank you for coming up. Like, I appreciate that heaps.
Hard.
So that was one of the memories that I have that sort of paved the way for me to try and stay humble and stay grounded in this game, G. Because if someone like William Wairua could do that, even though he wasn't like what he is now, like, you know, he was still up there.
Yeah, hard.
And he just like made me feel so comfortable, G, and so like so mean. And I wanted to be able to do that to people, and I feel like we have.
Yeah.
Both of us, all of us. But yeah, that was a
I feel like
memory,
I can be like cocky as on Instagram, but in real life, like
I think
I'm not cocky at all, really, in real life.
You're sort of in a position where you can be, but you're still not, though. I know fellas with like 50k followers who think they're, you know, God's gift.
Less.
Yeah, yeah. Think
Way
they're
less.
God's gift. But then you got Jaymuk who's 100k and he's still exactly the same, you know. But yeah, it's not an easy thing, I'll be honest,
Nah. And it's funny too, like people think some of the shit I say is cocky and stuff. I'm like, fuck man, if I wanted to show off, I could. And I don't. Like I don't show off shit.
Yeah, hard.
I don't like showing it off, to be honest. I think you look like a bit of a dick.
Bro, you know how we were talking about doing a shirtless episode?
Bro, are you thinking right now?
Yeah. Oh, I'm hellish.
Now the bro shirtless.
What a hilarious misunderstanding. Yeah.
Oh.
What else did we have?
Money and brands, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah. That is an interesting topic. So how do you find it, G? Because I'd say you'll get quite a few like branding opportunities, but I notice you rarely take any if
Nah,
you
not
rarely
really,
take
yeah.
many if any.
Yeah.
Even though you're building your own brand, which is sort of fair enough. When you've got your own brand, it's sort of like, why would you shout out other brands?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't really mind at all because I know like if people want to buy a fucking chair, they'll buy a fucking chair, no matter what else I share. Like they're still gonna buy my shirt.
Yeah, huh?
You know what I mean? That's how I look at it.
That's true.
That's how I look at it anyway. But yeah, like man, a lot of brands, man, they really try to rip off social media influencers, eh? And even the other way around, there's a lot of influencers that rip off brands, man.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to like, people need to look at like the engagement, not just the following, like not just that number.
Yeah.
And like who follows them, who are you actually like showing this to, you know? Like, a lot of the time, bro, like, some people are just like a pretty face.
Yeah.
And people follow them because they're a pretty face. And
I think there was a couple moments I've heard of like companies approaching pretty popular people and not getting fuck all engagement from them.
hard. Because it's like, you know,
they're promoting a pretty face, not
like people
what
follow
their
them for
brand
that.
is,
Like,
eh?
so when they put something on their story, they have 1 million followers. No one's buying it because they just want to see that ass or those abs. And, you know, like
that's
that's all they're there for. You know, there for.
Yeah, that's it. And it's hard to build a brand. Like, how do you build a person, like a brand for yourself, like that is good enough to sell? Like, how do you build your own brand?
I reckon it's
where you can work with other brands. And
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
You know, like that's a hard thing to do.
I reckon you just do it anyway. Just do it.
But you don't want to make a thing of it.
Yeah,
like, where that's all you're doing.
Yeah, but if you're getting paid for it,
Yeah, that's
not
true.
just free stuff,
That's
you know.
true.
Like I'm at the point where, like, you know, if someone offers me a shirt, I'm like I feel like a dick saying no, but I'm like, bro, like I've worked hard to get where I am. Like,
yeah, that's true.
you know, like I'm not just gonna
And I
like
think,
that thing I put up on my story the other day.
Yeah.
They told me they were gonna give me their clothing at a discounted price for me to advertise. So I'd be spending money for them to make money,
Yeah, that's true.
and I get nothing. I'm losing.
You know, I think social media influencers was a pretty like undervalued thing for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
people thought, you know, social media influencers don't give off. There's not much sell there. But I think that's changed heaps now, and I think Johnny Danger was a big reason for that, bro.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
he was able to make a top-selling beer.
And you know what? What it comes down to it is, you saw him. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people don't show their life. They don't show them being real. Them in the moment. You know, a lot of people I reckon it's a bit of a skill, bro, to be in the moment and record on the moment and catch that stuff and be raw and real. And Johnny Danger did that hard out, bro. And you fall in love with him, G.
Yeah, hard.
Because you're like, that's
natural,
him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas all these people on social media, they could be artists, they could be, musicians, footy players, stuff like that. A lot of them don't show their life.
They just show what you expect from them.
Yeah, and when you see their life, and I find with me, I've shared my down times. I've cried on Instagram. I've talked about this and that. I share a lot, and I find that when I do something or I go to sell something, I get a lot of support because they're supporting me.
Your journey,
They're supporting the journey. They're supporting the story. They're supporting the
I like the idea of being a person that only sells what they believe in. Even when it comes to content, bro, I don't share videos that I just oh yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, hard.
I make sure I share stuff that I like personally, and then if people like it as well, like me. But I think that should be the same with brands too, only selling what you believe in rather than just, hey man, you can fucking sell, can you promote this shirt for $20? And you're like, yeah bro, even though you'd never ever wear that shit in your life.
Yeah, and I don't. I'm pretty ruthless with it, man, when it comes to that stuff, eh? And now I'm like, if someone just prints a print on just a normal tee, what is it?
It's becoming so easy to do now, eh? You can fucking almost talk to anyone and they sell shirts.
Yeah.
Or they can make you shirts, or what have you. It's almost so easy. You have to be a step above G.
Yeah.
Nowadays to stand out. But I think that that's interesting. If anybody's got any any ideas, even with this, we thought about doing branding, promotions, eh?
Yeah, hard.
And that'll just be even if we wear the shirts on the video or we have some branding here, and we don't expect anything out of it as far as I'm aware.
Nah.
Just, I don't know.
We're not making any money on this right now.
Hard.
So we're just keen to help you guys, and it's cool for us too.
Even if you're just a small business, actually, what we're talking about, this shout out to Youth Life G for these glasses.
Oh yes.
I don't know if we mentioned that.
No, we should have mentioned.
But shout out to Youth Life for these glasses, G. We grabbed them out of Native HQ and we're gonna promote those. But we love the glasses, bro, and they go towards a good cause, G. Every pair of glasses that gets sold actually go to the kids in the page. All have different similar backgrounds, G, but most of them are living on the streets or just prefer to live on the streets. So the sales from the glasses go towards a bank account for them if they ever need it.
Which is so cool, man.
Which is mean, bro. And there's some good kids, talented kids.
And they come in here in Native HQ and they get to learn skills and stuff. And
every Monday
opened the space up for them.
Yeah, hard. And there's some good kids, bro. So it's a.
We'll put up their Instagram.
And over here somewhere.
Yeah.
And
just near MK's nipple.
We'll put there,
At.
Damn it, I'll have to cut that nipple out.
You should blur your tits out when you edit it.
That's not a bad idea. I'll just have your face over my nipples. But
holy
Rick. Man, yeah, hard. Whew.
Oh,
funny.
All right. Someone that actually commented on our first, I forgot what it was, but one of our first posts about the first episode, and they were like, "You should talk about the dads out there, the single dads, and blah blah blah." And MK was saying, we've got heaps of dads, and the people we know personally as well.
Us being fathers as well.
Yeah.
On social media, we thought, fuck, that's a pretty good idea for a topic, just good.
So tell us how your kids, bro.
So I got 4 kids, see. Well, my partner's got 2, Kayla and Cruz. I got my son Eugene back in New Zealand, and I got my little boy Crown. And man, there's some crack up kids. And yourself, bro?
And then EJ, and he's 5 years old.
The Nehu, he's growing up heaps, G.
Hard. He's a crazy little dude.
He's a
Far out.
crazy little dude.
He's like insanely me.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
just
hard.
like to a T. I don't think there's anything.
He's
about
got all
him.
the physical attributes of his mother.
Yeah, hard. Eh?
He's a little
got
tough,
those
he's a
Tongan
little
jeans,
unit,
G.
eh?
Hard.
He's like walking around with his shoulders broad as.
Yeah.
Same with Crown G. Crown's like short.
Bro,
he's got
Crown's
stocky
you and
shoulders.
Emmy like to it.
Yeah,
like you and
hard.
Emmy combined hard out.
He's such a
He
cracker.
definitely doesn't have your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What
He's
eyes?
actually got eyes. Eh? But how do you feel like with doing content with EJ? Like, is that going to become a regular thing, or like, do you find it hard to work content in with him? Like,
No, sometimes it could be like he doesn't get into like doing TikToks or
just like the attention span.
yeah, hard. Like it's got to be interesting on the go.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing like just playing, like do playtime with them for like an hour and just
hard.
record it with toys and stuff, uploading it to YouTube and just seeing if heaps of kids start watching it.
Bro,
And I was
straight
thinking,
up.
like I could say adult shit in it, but cheekily.
Yeah.
So when the adults are watching
So the parents
with the
watching
parents,
as well can do-
like
yeah, hard.
you could say like, oh, come over for a sleigh, like,
Playing with the toys, eh?
yeah, playing with the
Hey.
toys, like just have
Keen on
cheek.
a sleigh. Yeah.
Only
That's
there
not
you
a bad
have,
idea,
you have
like-
kids going around going, how keen on a sleigh?
Where'd you learn those words?
How keen on a bunt? A young blat.
Oh, black.
Oh, the young
that
blat.
takes me back, G. But yeah, I think like doing content, it can be. It's hard. There's a fine line between being too cheesy, like
Yeah.
it can sort of look like you're just on the camera going, "Hey, my beautiful," blah blah blah, and then
Yeah,
as soon
yeah.
as the camera's so, you're like, get away. Like I'm sure there's moments like that.
That's why I
everything.
crack up like people like when I upload stuff of EJ on Instagram and they're like, oh my god, you're such a good dad, and I'm like, fuck, you've seen like a minute or not even a minute
that's
of
like
me
me
playing
just-
with him.
yeah.
Like the whole day I could have been like, ow, fucking go on your Nintendo.
Piss off,
Yeah, fuck off.
I like
You
to,
know?
yeah.
It's cool getting that, it
Yeah,
feels
yeah,
nice, but I'm just like, man, you never know.
No,
Like,
that's exactly
yeah.
it. Like, I would prefer to not bother showing. I don't know. It's hard to. Like I said, it's a fine line, and I
Yeah.
just try not to play with that line at all. Just post up every now and then with like Crown or with the kids. But even with the kids, like Kayla and Cruz, I try not to do too much content with them because of their dad. Like, I don't want to make it look like I'm coming on social media and playing happy families with his kids when he's like at
Yeah.
home. Like, damn,
Yeah.
I miss my kids. I'd love to. But I like have a bit of respect for the bro, and I try not to do that kind of thing, and try and look like the man with his kids when he wishes
Yeah.
he could see them, kind
yeah.
of thing. But but there we've got a lot of like good fathers, G. Like, not saying that they are dads.
I'm just getting up some Hood Brother clips.
Yeah.
Actually, because he's got funny ones with his kids, bro.
Yeah,
Shall I just screen record on here, bro, or are you gonna play it through there?
I'll play it through here just so
Alright.
we can get that audio. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Hood logic.
Oh,
Some
shit. Oh, whoa. Yeah, big shout out to the bro Hood ZG.
There's a few there, bro. We'll watch. They'll be fun.
Yeah, the bro's got some crack up videos with his kids, and his kids are like spitting images of him.
bro, they are. It's
They're
insane.
like spitting.
The
images,
genetics are
dude.
real there.
But
On the left, down. Yeah,
oh, that one.
that one, G. Wow, this video, G,
Skylar's
is
a
gold.
crack up, G.
Have we
Money,
started yet?
I can smack you in the mouth. Money, I can smack you in the mouth. Hip bump. Hip bump.
Bro, she is so funny, bro.
Money, I can smack you in the mouth. Hip bump.
Hit bought.
Hip bump.
Hit bought.
But big shout out to the bro Hoodsy. He's doing well, G. On his own home, D. Living the life. Hold on, we are just scrolling through his. Which one are you looking for?
Okay, have a turn, son.
Oh shit!
Fine. He's got that.
Imagine him for a dad, bro.
He's
He'd
got
be
that
so much fun,
natural-
bro.
Have a turn, son.
Those kids are gonna grow up so rough and tough, bro. Can you imagine, bro? Can you
I was
imagine?
just about to say that.
Can you imagine being a boy in school, bro, trying to hit on one of the Hood Brother
And then you
girls?
get back home, so like, oh, this is my boyfriend Kevin. And he's just
I don't know.
standing
I
there
reckon.
looking at
I
Hoodie,
reckon the
G.
girls would just be like, Psh. I reckon they'll be like that, bro.
They'll be
They won't give
they'll
a
be
fuck.
able to look after
They'll
themselves.
be able to look after themselves, bro, with that headbutt.
No, they're just like the old man, even the old lady. G.
That's what she's gonna do, bro. When she gets older to boys, they're gonna hit on her and she'll go headbutt, and then go like this.
I'll whack you in the mouth with
I'll
money.
smack you in the mouth. Oh, bro, that's so funny, G.
But yeah, shout out to the brotherhood.
What about daddy duties?
The
So
cousin.
you could say who he is.
So
Since
yeah,
since the connection there.
the cousin Henry. He is dating my cousin Jen, who's my first cousin. Our mums are sisters, and we met the bro through her, and he is the man. G. He's just a chill as
Cool dude.
cool as dude. G. Just one of those dudes you just can't help but like. But he's been creating like a lot of dad related content, and because he's an islander himself, G. He's like trying to get away from the stigma of trying to be like a tough dad, you know?
Yeah,
'Cause naturally, I think Māoris are a lot alike too. We just naturally think we have to be a tough love kind of dad, And he's trying to break that stigma, G, and just trying to make it like you don't have to. You can have fun with your kids. It's totally fine, which is mean. But what's one in particular, G?
That he's got with his kids.
Oh, actually, there's this one. Oh, this one, G. This one. What's funny about that is I can totally picture the cuzzy doing that. I was like, bro, that's based on a true story, G.
Where's some with his kids, bro? Oh, that is a track. What did he do? Did he drop him?
Nah, you couldn't see it, but Jen pulled his pants down.
You should have opened it bigger.
Yeah, all the way.
Just for the screen record.
Can see she's up to something.
Shot, Jen.
Yeah, shout out to the cousin Jen for that one. But yeah, check out the bro G. He's doing some big. Oh, not well. Actually, I'll cut that out because he's not doing big things. But shout out to the. Well, he's not doing like yeah.
You gotta upload that, G.
This is embarrassing.
Don't cut that up. He means he doesn't do anything social media wise. Like he's not trying to sell shirts or do events. He's just fucking. He's just having fun on TikTok.
I'm just naturally saying.
I'm gonna cut that out. He's not doing big things.
I'm gonna cut that out, G. I just naturally say they're doing big things because most of the people we talk about are doing some crazy things, G. But the cousin, he's just
But the
having
cousin
fun.
isn't.
Because he's just having fun at the stage. Hey, we'll see.
Well, that's how we
I'm
started.
just digging myself a hole, G.
Oh fuck.
Alrighty, yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Holy shit.
But
Yeah,
oh man.
we'll start wrapping this up. Oh, Zach.
Yeah. So our another dad G that I was gonna say he's doing big things. But another
He is a big thing.
yeah. Fuck
He is the big thing. Fucking
Have
hell.
you seen his biceps? See, those are some big fucking things.
They look like his head.
As we all know his head's a muscle.
His
dude.
head's a muscle.
Fucking hell. Look at that.
He's fucking huge, bro.
No, we love you, brother Zach. Fuck it. And well, how would you feel about going over to his place, G? Like,
So scared.
man.
Him and
Go
Wet
over there
Whistle,
with
bro.
two jerseys,
And Hood
eh?
Brothers. Oh, fuck.
Oh man, we'll go over there with 2 jerseys.
Bro, he's
on.
got tasers, paintball guns.
Fuck. Oh,
He's the type to shit on your forehead when you're asleep, bro.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. I'll get a hotel, thanks.
all for the name of content. Hey.
I'll get a hotel and not even tell them where I'm staying.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm not even saying it. I'm letting OG on fucking.
Bro, watch his story. I find he's more of a story guy.
I think that's the
And
that's the first thing that come to mind too when I thought of his content, G, with his stories.
he's always with his daughter in the morning saying
Can't
something
tell me that
motivational.
Eating clean.
Here we go.
Morning,
See?
Afano.
Morning,
Got a food for
Afano.
thought this morning. Just remember, you're supposed to be unique and special. So stop trying to compare yourself to everybody else. Have a
I think
day.
that's a mean.
much love, Fano.
Oosh.
Rightio, just out here doing big boy stuff with little Zap.
Fucking adult things, bro.
He wants to know
Oh, hell,
what's
these
it like
fellas
to be
doing
a wife to
OnlyFans,
Zach.
eh?
Anywho,
Are they?
I told
Nah, I
him.
don't know.
What is that?
He's got a
Smell
piece
that.
of shit, G.
What is it?
Oh, fuck you.
Did you just eat it?
Gains.
Did you just fucking?
Checks,
Nah,
remember
no, I don't
this?
think so.
But yeah, he's always in the
But yeah,
mornings
hard.
doing his thing, eh?
He is, G.
He seems like a good dad, bro.
He just seems like a good dude, eh? Like,
He is a good dude.
once
He's
you
always,
get past getting shot by like a fucking paintball gun or getting tased, like I feel like after that, G, you'll just be like the goodest cunt to just chill with.
he gets a bit of slack though, eh?
I think you would when you look like that.
But yeah, like
When
he
you have
gets a
fucking
bit of slack.
muscles
But
coming
like,
out of your ears, G.
I think he just says what he thinks, bro. And
Yeah,
at the
hard.
end of the day, he doesn't want anything like bad from it. He's always trying
Yeah,
to do
hard.
something positive with
Which
it.
is,
But some people just take it the wrong way, and I'm like, can't you see that he's trying to
and
bring
that's what I
peace
mean,
and
G.
trying to do something good? Like,
That's what I mean. That's the thing with social media. People will bring you down no matter how positive,
Hard.
how like much love you just trying to bring out. Eh, like people will find some fucking bullshit and just
and
try
you,
and
actually,
pull you off.
I'm sorry I didn't put you in my top 3 supporters, Zach,
Oh yeah,
because
hard.
he's inboxed me some really cool messages, bro.
Yeah, hard. I remember
Real-
he
real
just
cool
like
guy.
called, like just done a post and just said like, I just want to give a shout out to these boys right here. I think it was me, you, and Hoodsy. It's like, wow, he's just like a good example of dads being a dad, being a father on social media. Like, I love your content, boys. And I was like, I remember watching it. I was like, fuck, that's so mean. Like, it's not really something that people really talk about, eh? Like, the dads doing dad things on social media. I think it's such a mean thing, bro. An underrated thing. So shout out to the boys. We just showed
Shout
you.
out to the dads.
Those are just shout out to all the
Daddy.
dads. Yeah.
Shout out to the
I know
daddies.
Trick's ain't a dad, but he's probably got some kids out there somewhere. So shout out to you.
He doesn't
boys.
even have the dad bod anymore. That he's looking scucks as the
Fuck
hills
yeah,
at the time.
Holy Rick.
He looks like a future
that's a
me.
good-
Nah. Hey, I'm the before.
That looks like me when I was 18.
I'm the before and Trix is the after.
Bro, that'll be a cracker.
Holy Rick.
You should probably get
MK's
away
the
with
before and Drake is the after. Oh
bloody
shit, G. Oh well, yeah. I think that's.
But yeah, that
I think-
about wraps it up. We're not going to do our episode this time. I think we're done. I'm pretty full and we've only ate.
But we are going to do a Q&A after this.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But this is the end of the episode, and we'll upload the Q&A another time as well. So yeah,
yeah. Okay, then.
yeah.
So, yeah, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for watching the Trashes
So, yeah,
podcast.
the-
Oh, show. I'm gonna stop calling it
Yeah,
a fucking
hard.
podcast.
So, yeah, just so you know, it's not a podcast, it's a show.
It's a show. We're gonna call it a show.
Yeah. So,
Up to date with the breathers.
Up to date show with the breathers.
But yep, MK's gonna be editing this one, so we'll see how he goes.
Oh, man.
I edited that last one. I know you guys all appreciated the edits. That was all me.
Hey! Oh! Hey! Hey! It's no song I was hoping
Welcome
you'd
to the
play,
show.
but We're gonna talk about sex!
Let's talk about sex. Oh, we should do a fucking yes.
Holy
A fucking
Rick.
sex episode.
That wasn't
Oh, was that
what
not
we-
the song? That was.
No, that was-
I
yeah,
like
that
that. I
was
like
just
that
an
one.
edgy.
Oh.
But yeah, thank you for tuning in, G. This was.
Oh, should we go? I'll go get some
Up to date.
Coronas. We'll end it with a vortex,
Oh, yeah,
eh?
okay. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this is a track too.
Oh, that's cold. Oh, fuck. I'm not ready for this, eh?
I'm ready as ready.
Cheers.
Oh